Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Okay, it's December 1st, which means Advent time.
And no cheating on
You guys,
list.
we haven't had breakfast or anything yet. And it was the first thing that Chelsea wanted to do. So, dogs are walked and we're doing Advent.
It's a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's the tree you're gonna decorate. See, what you do is you put this in upside down and it's a little Christmas tree stand. You put the tree on there.
It won't bend.
Oh, well, it's been in a box for almost a full year, so. Dun, 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 dun.
And then tomorrow is 2.
Where are we going?
Brothers!
We are going to Bronner's in Frankenmuth. We're gonna go walk around Bronner's and then we're gonna hit up the cheese house, right? Get some cheese and crackers, and maybe a couple of other places. Pop in. We always go to the country store.
Maybe go to that sugar store that we went to, remember?
Oh, the place where they make the fudge in front of you. So this morning Michael came in and he's like, so it's snowing, or there's snow on the ground. It's actually currently snowing. So he's like, do you want to go to Bronner's today, Frankenmuth today? What?
So, we were originally going to go tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we were originally
And I checked the weather and it's supposed to be 45, which means all the snow that was currently on the ground would melt.
Warm, yeah.
So there's snow on the ground by us, but we had to go a little bit up more north.
Yeah.
And they didn't get that storm up here that we got down there. So they don't have really any snow on the ground.
Yes. But it is currently
snowing.
I don't know if you guys probably aren't going to be able to see it. There's a little bit on the ground, but it is currently snowing pretty good. It's coming down pretty good. Yeah, so it was
flurries.
Well, I mean, to me, any amount than more than usual is a lot.
Comes down and it's a snowstorm.
I'm excited. So anyway, he was like, if we go today, we'll have snow. And then we headed here and there was no snow. We're like, oh no.
I thought there would still be snow on the ground.
On the ground, yeah, but there's not. But now it's actually snowing, so it works out good. It's the first time we've left Pixie home alone. Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, it's like leaving your newborn baby, but you don't even have a babysitter. It's just like leaving them home alone. But
it's nothing like that.
I know. To me, it is.
It's home alone.
No. But she is crate trained, which has been amazing, and she does really well in there. Chelsea and I got in the car, and then Michael came out after us, and I was like, did she bark or was she crying? He's like, I think I heard her howl. And I was like, oh, that breaks my heart.
I've always loved this place with all the decorations.
And the snow. Yeah, there's not snow on the ground, but it is snowing pretty good. Michael said we might even have some on the ground by the time we leave. But it's made for me. Actually,
you're gonna have to have a whole separate house of just holly jolly stuff.
I bet you that they would like do the embroidery on hats and stuff.
Probably.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it just happens
Like
to be
plain hat, then you can put what you want on it.
It just happens to be perfect. So
It's got sparkles and all. So normally this place is packed, person to person to person, and you're literally bumping into everybody trying to walk around. It is like almost empty. Like the whole store is basically all for us. This is like so bizarre.
Let's go look at it.
it's nice, but it's also just not the same. But I guess that's kind of what to expect.
Well,
you know?
it's like super chill, which is really nice. You're
nice.
usually kind of stressed in here because there's so many people, but like as you can see, there's almost nobody here. You can see up there all by yourself now.
Every year, I've had to pick her up so she could see, and now she walked up to it and she just kind of did the
Like
tippy toe.
you can totally see, like maybe not the top, but like you can totally see everything now.
How nice is that? I don't have to lift her anymore to see them every year. Wow.
Yeah, like maybe just not the top stuff, but yeah, you can see all the stuff now. They do have Halloween village stuff. That's pretty neat. Boy, that would be a cool display.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
All the hundreds, if not thousands of ornaments you can get that you can personalize. All of these. Like down there, all those in the middle. All those people in line right now are getting personalized ornaments.
Alright guys, Mommy picked out a candy cane ornament that I really like in the shape of a tree. I think these are, I really like the giant one, but you know, it's giant. We'll have to wait till we have our house for that. And then Daddy busted out his candy cane that he brought.
Got candy cane now.
He's gonna have to stick it under his mask to eat it, but he'll make it work somehow. Gotta stop and play with the dots.
I think I caught it.
You caught one? Oh, I don't know. You got them all in your hair too. Waiting years.
I have been waiting. Well, like, okay, because we could in the past we couldn't buy a lot of stuff, pack it to take back to Florida with us because it just wasn't. And these are kind of big, so
they're the
I
vintage
grew up with these
style.
bubble lights.
Oh yeah?
So I'm like, oh, okay, as soon as we move up here, I'm grabbing my bubble lights.
There you go.
Whoa, that's weird. It's a fiber optic tree. Oh, cool, it builds.
Attention, please. Brother artists are personalizing.
Chelsea found a reindeer macaron. Oh.
Yeah, she's like, I wonder if they have a Santa macaron. I'm like, Santa macaron? They wouldn't have something like that. Well, I have a reindeer one, so maybe they do.
I looked. I didn't. There's all the Santas over there. I didn't see a Santa one.
We passed the baking section. Like,
oh,
they
maybe
had
it's in there
macarons.
then. Yeah. And then Chelsea is picking out one of these reindeer ornaments, but you have to be careful because some of them are broken.
It's chop off.
Yeah, he's lost his legs. All right, so that concludes our trip to Bronner's. Now we're gonna go to the downtown Frankenmuth area and do some shopping. Going over the
River.
and through the woods, over the covered bridge. You always have to drive through. Do they always have garland? I don't remember.
I'm usually focused on
driving
and not having any cars come.
Yeah. All right, guys. It is so not crowded that we're able to park right outside the cheese house.
To the door.
We can walk right. We can just go right up to the door.
Awesome.
Wow. All things considered, it's awesome. Cheese, 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 cheese. Look at how she's wearing her hat.
Can get cheese this year. So
We're buying
I
cheese.
did do the one year where we bought cheese here and we brought it back to Florida with us.
Yeah.
And it didn't kind of make it. Like, I had no way to keep it cold. So
Yeah, it
once
was
we
rough.
got on the plane, I mean, the cargo hold was cold, so it kept it a little bit cold, but then we got back to Florida.
But this time we can buy all the cheese. So we're each gonna get our own cheese. Lots of cheese. There's the mouse. And last year we showed you they had moved and renovated.
Yeah, last year was the first
year.
time that they had opened this one. And it used to be right there.
Yeah, it was right there. Last year this one was open.
Okay.
Somebody wanted
now
to
it's
walk.
cold.
Cheese. It smells like cheese in here.
You can smell it?
Yeah.
I can smell through this.
I can smell. Used to be you could taste everything and get samples, but unfortunately with circumstances, you can't do that.
I know what I like.
But at least we know what we like. I like the garlic, Michael likes the jalapeno, and I'm gonna get some of their crackers too. Their crackers are really good.
So we're at the Michigan, is it?
Amazing
Amazing Mitten
Amazing.
store. So it's all kind of
Michigan.
Michigan themed stuff. Michigan wrapping paper? Oh, yeah.
All right, tell a
Annual
kid.
trip to the country store to buy.
And you let a kid loose in this aisle every time.
It's under control.
Yeah,
You wanted
All
a maple,
these taffy
Mommy?
flavors. Yeah, a maple and a cotton candy.
We are never gonna remember what flavors.
Yeah,
are
well,
what.
cotton candy's easy because it's pink and blue.
Yeah, until you throw that in all these other ones.
And I do remember that there was a mocha or cookies and cream or something that was really good.
No, I'm good on that.
Anybody want a pumpkin pie one?
I want a peppermint though. Pickle.
Are you gonna try pickle flavor?
I guess.
Yeah, you gotta try pickle.
We gotta at least take a nibble so we can each taste it. Okay, we are downstairs in the country store. They changed stuff around. We were telling Chelsea how this used to all be dollhouse stuff, all dollhouses. And Alex, every year, she'd want to buy everything.
It was around since I was a kid, and You know,
It's all
I
different now.
always was fascinated by all the dollhouse stuff because
Yeah.
they have the little tiny
All the-
regular products of stuff. And,
Yeah, all the miniatures and
I mean,
things.
it was legit dollhouse stuff, like
Yeah,
really good.
beautiful. And all this back here was the houses themselves.
Yep.
So this was all houses. So yeah, over the years, they just, a couple of years ago, they did away with the dollhouse stuff. So I always love these plates. They're not paper plates, but they just look like it. I think they're probably plastic or melamine. There's one that looks like pics.
We are in the chocolate village.
That's so good.
Oh man.
No, chocolate house.
What is it? Zach and Max Chocolate House, yep. So they've got fudge galore and toffee. Oh my gosh.
Chocolate dinosaurs.
Whoa, Charles, look at those.
That's awesome. Not bad for eating them. Chocolate chips.
Oh, chocolate chips. Okay. $14 worth of chocolates.
Oh my god.
Still have your leash on.
Someone was so excited to come see everybody that she bailed on. Down. Still learning. She was so excited to come see everybody from getting home that she didn't even give me a chance to take off her leash. Girlfriend, I gotta take off your leash. The haul of the day. We had to go
That's
to
already
Culver's.
been eaten.
We had to go to Culver's and get dinner because we were starving, and by the time we would have got home and cooked everything, it just would have been too much. Speaking of, we could have just had this for dinner.
Oh, we're gonna have some of that later.
So my favorite is the garlic. Michael's favorite is the jalapeno.
So this is cheese spread from the cheese house that we got.
Cheese house, yes. I need to be specific. And Michael, we got the little tubs, and I was like, oh. But if you think about it, like, do we really need a giant tub? No, we really don't. But maybe we do. Also, I really like the crackers. They didn't have samples, which we had a feeling they probably weren't going to do sampling this year. But these are the crackers that they usually have out for the samples, and I always like them. And in the store, Michael couldn't find any of the crackers that I suggested, so we got those. Michael and Chelsea
It's a giant pickle.
got a giant dill pickle. I'm just watching her, see what she's up to. She's poking around. Oh, and then an entire bag of taffy, which you guys are going to have to figure out what's what now.
You just gotta eat it and hope for the best.
The only thing I got was a cotton candy and a maple.
Maple. Good luck finding the maple. Like I said, there's too many
bet
browns. There's too many different brown ones. There's candy
Wow.
bar, there's malt, there's
If I miss
maple,
out,
there's...
I miss out, it's not a big deal. I do like taffy, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, my taffy. Okay, so we went into this new place, this Zach and Max, and we couldn't go in there without getting something. So they actually had, I mentioned chocolate covered potato chips to Michael when we were in Bronner's because they sell them there, but they're cluster, so it's like all like little bits and pieces of potato chip, where these are the actual like chips.
Chocolate covered potato chips.
These are so good. Lay's used to sell them. You need to check Target.
No, they
Around
stopped
Christmas
making
time.
them.
Oh, they stopped altogether?
Yep.
Oh, Michael and I got a giant turtle to share. All right, Chelsea picked out a milk chocolate covered Oreo. And then I got, do you know what I got?
No,
Another
because I
thing.
was getting chocolate chips.
Michael was picking out his chocolate chips. And then I got a tiramisu truffle to try.
Oh, we already kind of showed some of this stuff.
We already showed the bubble
I
lights.
got the bubble lights, which I'm gonna hook those up here in a second.
Oh, you are? Okay,
Yep.
I'll put those over there. I don't remember what we got already. Michael picked out
So I picked that out for like moving to Michigan.
Home Sweet Home, Michigan. Okay, and Chelsea picked out this really cool reindeer. Michael helped her to find one that didn't have any blemishes or broken body pieces.
The only other thing we got.
I wonder what else we got. Oh, my candy cane.
You can't even remember the
gosh.
thing you
The
bought.
one thing that I picked out, and I don't even remember. So as I was telling Michael, these are kind of like popular this year in like the taller, like the different sizes. And they had one that was probably this big, and I would have loved to get that. But I mean, we will in the future in like the next house, because this house we're just like, we can't buy any more stuff. We don't have any room for anything. But ornaments, I thought that was kind of cool. You could like see inside of it. But yeah, in the future, I will be getting one of the larger of these.